So who do you believe? Puxatawny Phil, Staten Island Chuck, or Los Lunas Laney?
I got to tell you, with those two guys out there, I got to be the tiebreaker now, don't I?
I guess you do.
Well, based on what was going on out there this morning, there was no shadow to be seen. We had the clouds in place. But if you want to bring about my forecast right now, I can see my shadow because as I look outside, I can see a little sunshine
Beautiful out
beam
there.
down on the city. Really doesn't look too bad. No, doesn't look too bad at all. Doesn't feel too bad either. 43 degrees out there right now with just, a little bit of a wind coming out of the north. But boy, things are getting ready to change. So let me show you what our superstorm track is showing. Of course, this is a computer forecast model that we run right here in the Weather Center. And watch it as we go through the night tonight. Few extra clouds come into play, but during the day tomorrow, it looks like the onset of the green monster. Actually, the yellow monster as well. Yellow indicating heavier precipitation. And I think by late tomorrow afternoon, a good chunk of the state of New Mexico will be looking at some rainfall out there. And I do think it'll be just that, rain in Albuquerque. Now, the blue is going to indicate the snow. We've got blue down here over the Sacramentos, back in the high country of west central New Mexico, and even back into parts of the Sandia and Manzano. But the thing is, snow levels are going to be pretty high. We're thinking about 8,000 feet with the onset of this particular storm. So not looking for a tremendous amount of snow just yet, but could see quite a bit of rain out of this thing. Good news is, as we head on into Thursday, most of that's going to move out of the picture. Now, speaking of snow, I had a weather picture that came in at KRQE.com that I had to share with you. James Button, he works up at the Durango Mountain Resort. There you go. Look at that beautiful the blue sky out there with, of course, the snow on the mountains. And if you love snow, well, the mountains at least are going to be getting more out of the oncoming weather system. Temperatures right now, a little cool north, looking a little milder down to the south. That's where we've got some 50s in place. And you can see clouds kind of moving into the area. I talked about the fact that we were under the clouds when the day started. Well, actually, the parent to all this is low pressure that's just kind of coming on to the California coast as we speak. But I'm expecting this thing to take a track which will generally go right across southern parts of New Mexico there. So that's why heaviest precipitation will be in the southern part of the state. But we could easily see some rain and or snow across most parts of New Mexico, at least by late in the day tomorrow. So bottom line is, get out and enjoy what we've got right now. The weather's nice, but it is preparing to change on us out there. We'll take on that little region-by-region tour here. I know I've got it in my forecast somewhere. There it is. We always start in the northwest, where temperatures, of course, remain just a little on the chilly side. Highs in the 30s here. We'll transition into 40s and even the 50s in the southwest. Obviously, already a few temperatures in the 50s down that way. And while clouds are kind of coming and going today, we've yet to see much, if anything, in the way of precipitation on the radar. And I really don't think we'll start seeing the first signs of any rain and or mountain snows down south until closer to midnight or so tonight. So that means we're going to get away with a pretty nice day. And folks that do have the day free can still do some skiing because obviously there's still plenty of snow up on those slopes. Wednesday and Thursday, more rain than snow in Santa Fe. Could mix a little snow in during the overnight hours. And back in the East Mountain communities, if you live in some of the higher elevations, say 7,500 feet or higher, you'll probably deal with some snow starting tomorrow morning and into the afternoon. Meanwhile, it's a nice day today, but we're preparing for a rainy day tomorrow in the metro. Rain Wednesday, Thursday. Take a break. And how about another storm, a colder one, and maybe some snow this time, late weekend, early next week.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Jim.